Toastmasters, guests, and other contest members. I'm going to break down Larry's speech into 4 areas: voice, movement, props, and content. First off, when you hear a speech from Larry, it's all about his voice. He has a booming voice, and it's a very good storytelling voice. If I were to hear you say something about the world ending in a couple days, I'd be like, all right, it's fine. We had a good run. The next thing I noticed is movement. Doing a much better job than I am currently. Larry was out in the center. He was moving left to right, making sure this side got a good feel. And he also used good hand motions when it came to the different descriptions of all the different areas of communication 101. And I felt like that added to it, especially with use of the third thing, props, which I felt he used very effectively. I thought a tennis ball might have been a little more effective, but she would probably be more likely to catch it. A water bottle is much more difficult, so that proved your point more. And I thought that was a good opportunity to demonstrate the cause, distance, effect, intention, attention, and understanding. I believe I might be missing one of those. Duplication. And I felt like that was a good opportunity. I could have used a little more using the example to break down into each individual area. I sometimes got a little lost with what was what because the overall message was conveyed, but I felt like I didn't quite get each individual piece of it. And I will say the content overall was very interesting. I think Larry always brings a unique perspective in the sense of, I know nothing about Scientology. I know nothing about some of the things Larry says. But I think afterwards, I have a much better understanding of not only where he's coming from, but a unique perspective. And I think that's always very refreshing to not just have the same speech over and over again, just rebranded. Larry brings uniqueness every time, and I like that a lot. That's a really big strength of a good speech teller. Now, a couple things I thought you missed opportunities on. One, the title, it's a little bit of a cop-out, I will say. It was applicable for sure. Mm-hmm. I just felt that you could have had a little bit stronger of a title to draw that together and kind of give us an idea of what your message you were trying to convey. Also, I felt like the intro was just, you repeated your title and then you kind of went into it. I thought maybe you could have brought up the volunteer first, do that, and then go into it, so that way you're kind of drawn in immediately. But overall, I will say it was a very strong speech. We learned about making sure that we are not like Nick in an outgoing machine. And I will say I definitely continue to see you improving and your speech getting better, and also as you stop using sugar, your dating game will probably get a little better as well. So with that, I will say great speech, and it was a pleasure listening.